hold on. Where are we at with this whole? Where are we at with this whole fucking shit right here? I'm trying to get my Yeti to work. Plug it in. It works. There we go. Is that good? Okay. Hopefully I can get all the way through this video um, without my microphone disconnecting. So, Easter event 2026 review. Yeah, you get 2 Easter eggs plus a wieldable Easter egg that you and all of the previous holiday event rewards. The event ends in 2 days. The event ends in 2 days, and pretty much, you know, my advice is always do the holiday events. You skip a year, like here and there, but I always do the holiday events in the event that they stop giving like the previous event rewards. You really want to have all those rewards in your Diango. You know, the guy in Draenor Village that you talk to in order to basically retrieve your holiday event rewards. Show you guys what I bought. I bought 1,000 Easter eggs. This is something good to do. I'm also purchasing 1,000 pumpkins. I have over 500 pumpkins officially, and I'm buying 666 Halloween masks. Eventually, I'm going to buy 1,000 Santa hats and 1,000 party hat sets. Yeah, so to have basically 1,000, like a large amount of every holiday event item. Um, is good to have, just in case if they ever discontinue these items. You know, you want to have these items on deck, because, I mean, for fuck's sake, is like, if this game ever comes out with like a real life auction house, I'm not talking about real world trading, by the way. I'm talking about if they ever come out with like a real life auction house type scenario. Um, Let me see. Yeah, it was nice and quick and easy. Uh, and you get 2 Easter eggs out of this situation, which I gave to the homie Scuber from my live stream. He's not like broke or anything. I just gave it to him because he was going to give me his Easter eggs. So instead, I gave him mine because that's karma. Okay, that's karma. He was going to give me his, so instead, I gave him mine. It's just nice to have a solid stack of like 1,000 Easter eggs on the account. So homie just got 100 grimy Raynars from 100 grimy Raynars from Vedion. Yeah, Vedion. Pretty much. Yeah, Easter event was cool. You know, took like 15 minutes and got access to all the previous Easter event rewards, including the bunny ears and all that shit. I can't wait till they invent like a keepsake box for this version of the game. If they ever do, I think that'd be a great update. So that you could wear like whatever gear you want on top of whatever gear that you're wearing. But obviously, that wouldn't apply to like the wilderness and shit. Uh, I think what makes it work on RuneScape 3 is the fact that not that many people really play the game anymore. Let's see, how many people are online on RuneScape 3? Let's see how many people are online right now. RuneScape, play.runescape.com. RuneScape, learn more. Sorry guys, I'm not trying to keep you too long. I just want to see how many people. 134,000 online on RuneScape 3 is actually some weird shit. How many people are online on Old School? 117,000? That's fucking weird. That's fucking weird. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen more people playing RuneScape 3 in like a long ass time. It's always more people on Old School than RuneScape 3. Or maybe, yeah, I would probably assume that they're calculating the amount of people playing Old School plus playing RuneScape 3 combined total. Let me see. Um, okay. So, yeah, I mean, you got to do your holiday events like every single year, and every one that comes out, you got to do it because grants you access to the rewards and stuff. Like, for example, the Christmas event, you know, you get the Santa outfit, which you could use at Winter Toad, you know, and it's always good to have like, you know, sometimes they come in handy, you know. Otherwise, I wouldn't have like warm clothing, so you use like I use like the Santa outfit, you know, for Winter Toad, you know, and so yeah, it was cool, you know. Keep in mind, uh, you know, a little account update. Um, Keep in mind, you know, to keep your holiday like discontinued items. If they ever discontinue them, you'll have them in the bank so that you could sell them for, you know, massive gains in like 25 years. You know, we recently reached the 25-year RuneScape anniversary, which means that pretty much this year is my 20-year anniversary on RuneScape 3. So I get the 20-year cape. And, like, for example, I have an old account out there somewhere that I forgot the password to, that whenever I regain access to this account, I will have access to, like, hundreds of discontinued items. It is out there somewhere, but I just don't know where. I almost don't even remember the login name for the account. I think I remember the login name, but I don't remember the password. So pretty much, yeah. Keep your holiday event discontinued items, and you might be rich in 25 years. Little account update. Soon as I max, I'm going for 200 mil thieving right now. Let's see, how much thieving XP have I gained in the past few days? 4.8 mil thieving XP in the past few days. I should be getting 200 mil thieving in like the next few months because it's a really fast skill. And it makes a lot of moolah. So pretty much, that's how I'm affording gear for Slayer right about now. I might even go for 200 mil rune crafting along the way as well. Um, because I'm really trying to like stack up like money in the bank or whatever, you know, so that I could afford all the gear that I'll ever need for Slayer. Um, so currently 41 million thieving XP, 17 million runecrafting XP. Runecrafting currently is like some crazy profit, like more than 2 million GP an hour profit at Blood Runes, which is my favorite method of training runecrafting, and the only method that I'll use to train runecrafting, unless like something vastly better comes out. Pretty much, you know, and then pretty much once I get 200 mil thieving and purchase all like the mid to high tier gear that I'm gonna need, minus like Twisted Bow Scythe and Sang Staff, I'm gonna pretty much be able to afford like everything else, including like Bandos and Armadillo and Fang, and you're doing pretty good when you can afford to have a Fang and a Rapier in the bank. That's pretty much what I'm looking at being able to afford by the time I get 200 mil thieving. But I just crossed 15k KC here at the Vires to only get one blood shard drop from this fucking Velissa Von Pit bitch. So, yeah, I tend to go like double the fucking drop rate on shards from this motherfucker. So, life right now, man, is a little bit of conundrumified. Um, Currently, I don't have a microwave or a coffee pot, so how I make my coffee right now is I fill up hot water in my blender bottle and put like, 4 tablespoons of coffee grounds, and then I let it stew for like 15 minutes. And then I let the coffee grounds sink to the bottom, and then I drink the coffee. And in order for me to eat my instant noodles, like top ramen, I put my top ramen in a Tupperware like this, and this precisely is my favorite Tupperware right now because it fits a top ramen perfectly. And put hot water and let the noodles cook in the hot water from the sink, like from the hot water tank, for like 15 minutes. And then I've got noodles to eat. And then I have tuna and I've got eggs as well. I have like a mini fridge in my room where I have like a whole fucking shitload of eggs. I've got like 50 eggs, like maybe like 45 eggs in there right now that I use for my protein. You know, I'm fasting right now. I'm trying to go on like a 7-day fast right now. I'm eating like a little bit. It's not like an official fast. I'm just trying to like drink a lot of black coffee and eat less so I could lose weight rapidly. I'm trying to get down to like lean mode. I'm trying to get down to like lean mode status so that I can start from like a baseline with my bodybuilding and use my strategy to gain weight, which is basically I'm trying to lose weight like fast. I know that's not the way, but trying to get down to like maybe like 210, because right now I'm like 263, but I'm packing like a lot of muscle, you know, just like raw like meat on my body, just like beef on my body is like um because I work out, typically I work out like a few hours a day, but I've taken 2 weeks off of the gym, actually about a month off of the gym by now, because man, I was training shoulders every fucking day and my shoulders are fucking killing me, bro. So I'm taking a little while off of the gym, just letting my joints like heal up and fucking. I'm gonna take some. This is good for joints, right? Magnesium is good for your joints, if I'm not mistaken. I'm just gonna take like 2 capsules of magnesium real quick. It's supposed to be good for your joints. I don't even fucking know anymore, bro. I don't even fucking know, bro. My cheat is a big deal because my cheat meal yesterday was an entire 12 pack of fucking root beer. And I don't drink pop all like that. I drink like diet soda. If you guys can see, I think I threw it away, but yeah, I threw it away. But for this past week, I've been eating a lot of like fried chicken and fucking like I drank a 12 pack of soda for a cheat day yesterday. I would wake up like in the middle of the morning because I basically uploaded on caffeine. Uh, I like loaded up on caffeine for like fucking for the night. I stayed up for like my 36-hour like productivity days, and then I slept for like an entire day. And that's what I'm doing tonight as well. I'll probably be up till like 9 o'clock tomorrow night. And it seems like you never fucking get ahead with caffeine. You like never truthfully get ahead with caffeine. And it's the most annoying shit ever because I just want to be awake and be productive. I do not like sleep. As they say that he who likes sleep, poverty will set upon him like a thief in the night. And I am one where I do not like sleep. I sleep out of sheer necessity, not because I'm a little bit drowsy and I like to sleep and I want to like drown out the sorrows of my life. I think like people in general should avoid sleep as much as possible. The pain of being tired is more valuable than the comfort of being well rested. You know, I'm still trying to figure it out. I won't do cocaine. Cocaine is like fucking highly illegal. It's like a felony here in the United States. I'm never gonna be a real cokehead. You know, a lot of people like to do a lot of coke and stuff. I don't do that. You know, a lot of people, you know, they got nothing to live for, so they do like fucking retarded shit like that, cocaine and shit and fucking. I do not fuck with cocaine, bro. The only thing cocaine is good for is doing more cocaine. I could sit there and sniff a fucking small brick of cocaine in an entire night if you let me, bro. And as far as rock cocaine, I can't tell you too much about that because I've never really done it. I tried it once or twice, and I'm just someone where I don't get addicted to shit like that. Because in my ancestry, you know, my Cherokee, fucking Native American, uh, you know, coca leaf has been a part of the standard everyday, like, intake of our into our body for like thousands and millions of years. So in my heritage, you know, I don't get addicted to cocaine. I know like African American people get highly addicted to cocaine, but I personally do not. And you know, I don't fucking fuck around with smoking cocaine because I don't want to lose my teeth. You know, shit. You know, man, heroin is always a big no-no. You know, no matter what, even if it's legal, you know, just don't even do it. I've never done it, but I had a cousin that was addicted to heroin, and it basically ruined his life. You always hear like stories about a motherfucker. Everyone like knows a guy who knows a guy who was like in the heroin junkie clan that lost like 5 friends from overdoses and fucking get like Narcan and fucking weird shit. Stay away from drugs in general, not even weed or alcohol or tobacco or vape or anything. Just live a squeaky clean life. You know, if it has an age limit on whether if you're allowed to use it, just don't even do it, you know, except for owning a business. Fucking focus on your money, man. Focus on your fucking family. And if you can avoid RuneScape, probably even avoid RuneScape like at all costs. I'm like fighting for my daughter right now. And you guys see me sitting here playing RuneScape. Like, this is not even the major part of my life right here. The major part of my life is running my business and taking care of my fucking family. You know, but you guys see me here and you guys think that like this is what I do. Well, while I'm playing RuneScape, I'm like doing other shit on the computer as well. You know, I'm just trying not to waste this month of membership right now. So you saw me stream tonight for like 6 hours or 5 hours or whatever. I'm just trying not to waste this month of membership, and I'm trying to come up with some money while I'm at it. Um, Basically, you know, they say that he who loves sleep, you know, like I said, I'll say it again, you know, if you want to get shit done in your life, if you work a 9 to 5, sleep less, sleep a little faster, as Arnold says, because he who loves sleep, poverty will set upon you like a thief in the night. And for me personally, I basically am an exception because, uh, I get disability and I use disability as a platform to build my business. So I can be well rested and still have 15 to 20 hour days of grinding on my business. I could spend 6 hours a day doing fuck all and still make millions and billions of dollars. But if you work a 9 to 5, you have no room to say otherwise that you should wake up at like 4 o'clock in the fucking morning, 5 o'clock in the fucking morning, or even like 2 or 3 o'clock in the fucking morning and try to sleep like 6 hours. Wake up early. Don't go to the gym. Do not go to the gym. But be a good family member for your family. And other than that, grind away on your business. Leave RuneScape in the fucking dust. Would be the best thing that you could possibly do. Me personally, I'm not sure if that will ever happen for me. If you could choose to never play RuneScape, then just never play RuneScape. Subscribe to the channel. Sleep less, do more. Stop looking for ways to do less and achieve more. Look for every fucking possibility to put in more. I don't personally want money. If God gives me money, that's fine. I'm content with the life I have right now. I don't want to expose my children to the evils of money, to the devils of money. And, fucking just overall, if you want a great channel to subscribe to my fucking channel. I talk about this shit all day, every day on this channel. As a millionaire, a multi-millionaire, I will say that I did not get here by fucking accident. I worked my fucking ass off for over 60,000 hours of my life to get to this point. And that's hard work and education, and is a thing for me, is God-given, is something that no one can take from me. That's what I believe. So, yeah, even if I lost it all right now, I just do it again, and if someone, a thief in the night, crept in and stole my shit, they wouldn't know what the fuck to do with it, and I would be rich again in 6 months. So, and they would be in fucking jail. So, anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Subscribe, like the video, leave a thumbs up. Yeah, I know you enjoyed this shit, and leave a comment. Tell me what you want me to talk about. Peace.